Okay, so let's talk about finding your circle and your girlfriends and just amazing people in your life that make it better. I am making this video because this is a season in my life that can definitely be described as finding my people season, and I just wanted to talk to you about this because I know a lot of women struggle with being lonely, especially women that are on this path of achieving and working towards their dream life. So many women told me that this is their main thing that really bothers them right now, is that they're very lonely and they can't really share experiences and they don't really have things in common with most of their old friends, but they can really find new ones. I just wanted to share what worked for me because this year was such a whirlwind of friendships. I've had people come and go, and I just wanted to share with you the lessons that I learned and how I was actually able to find amazing people. So this year has showed me that people will surprise you. They will have completely different behavior and mindset than you thought they would have, or that they would react in certain situations. They will actually shock the F out of you, as they did me, obviously. So the thing is that you cannot control anything really that's outside of your own actions. So when people act in some way for 2 years and then out of a sudden they just have a completely different reaction than you would expect, it's just the fact that you didn't really know them that well. It's that a new situation has arisen and you didn't know how they would react. In fact, you thought you would, but you don't. So in these situations where you're just so surprised and shocked at your friend's behavior, the only thing you can do is just to let go, accept what's happening. You can't really change it. It's their behavior. You cannot influence people that easily. Like, you may think you can influence people, but the thing is that you would waste your time trying to realize what was going on in their head and understand them and try to compromise and kind of do things for them because they are hurt or whatever, But then you have to sit down with yourself and think about 2-3 years from now how that friendship would look like. Would you be happy in that friendship? If you are already surprised by this person and there's something you can do about making up with them, you have to ask yourself, is it really worth it? You have to really see 2-3 years down the line and just ask yourself, is this the type of person I would want to be friends with? And sometimes the answer will be no, because obviously you are just so different than that person. So you may not want to make the effort or compromise your own values and your own future, in fact, to just get along with those types of people. With friendships, I would say that it's really a balance, because many times there will be hard moments and hard times, but basically when someone literally tells you to F off from their life, you should probably do that. Like, you shouldn't fight them, you shouldn't tell them, oh, but I care about you, I would want to be friends even though this, blah, blah, blah. No, listen to them. When people show you their true colors, just believe them the first time, so you don't have to go through all the trial and error and see that they would do it the second and the third and the fourth time, just disappointing you all over again and wasting your time. So yeah, my advice to you, and the advice I have taken myself, is that you have to let go of the things you cannot control and the people who do not share the same values as you. It may be painful, trust me, I know, very painful, especially if you care about those people, especially if you thought you would be so close and that you would raise your kids together. I believe you, okay? I get you, girl. I get you. But the thing is that we cannot be so somehow stuck in our own ways and have these super strict and rigid expectations of how our life should look like. So just because you have this job or this friend or this relationship or whatever, just because you have it right now, it does not mean that it may be good for you in the future. So you have to kind of accept as things happen and be able to detach and release your grip on those people, on those situations, on those jobs, businesses, etc. So next, on a more positive note, and actually the solution to the first thing we just talked about, is finding your true friends and real circle and just amazing, empowering human beings that want to see you win no matter what. So this is for you if you don't really know anything about me. But basically, I left home at 17. I moved to a different city in my home country. I was very lonely. I didn't have any friends there for about 8 months. I only had my boyfriend, which obviously was amazing, but I was still lacking those women friendships that I did not have at all in that city. Then we moved to Barcelona, and again, I was so lonely. We were there for maybe about a year and a half, and I did not have any friends there either. I kind of started seeing some girls at the end, by the time I already kind of left from there, but I was just in my apartment all day, every day, just working, and obviously spending a lot of time with my partner, going to the gym, and that was pretty much it. And obviously I wasn't a very happy person, to be honest. But this year I came back to my hometown for a while because my sister gave birth, so I have a baby niece, actually two, and so I just wanted to spend more time with my family and be here a little longer. I have decided to take up Pilates lessons, and I went to the Pilates studio in my hometown, and guess what? I met this amazing, just wonderful woman that owns this Pilates studio. She was also my one-on-one instructor, and we just became such good friends that now we even started a business together. And the reason why I love her so much and I just wanted to have her in my life is because she's such a girl's girl. I kid you not, this woman will do anything for her friends to win. She literally helped a good friend, not her best friend or anything, just like a friend. She helped her open another Pilates studio in my hometown, which is a direct competition. So that was like, okay, so I came obviously from friendships that were very competitive, and the only thing people cared about was just winning, and then if you do better than them, or if there is a prospect that you might do better than them in the future, they want to F you. So they just want to kind of drop you. So seeing this in my friend was so refreshing and just amazing, because I really craved that, you know. I really wanted someone that wants to see me win, that I want to see win. I'm a very competitive person in general, but not with my friends. I truly, truly want to see my friends win. I will literally give them all the secrets. I will give them everything I learned so they do it themselves and so they win as well. So like, I don't really have this type of competition with my friends. So I was just so happy to see that this friend of mine, she's very similar. And from there, she introduced me to another 2 or 3 amazing women that I'm also spending a lot of time with. One of them is a content creator herself, and she does such high quality content. And then I have another amazing friend. She's a very successful makeup artist and brow artist, course creator. So yeah, just like women with businesses, women that want to win in life, that are very ambitious, that have amazing mindset. And yeah, I'm very grateful to now have them in my life. And I just wanted to share this with you because I know you can do it wherever you are. Let me tell you, girl, I thought that I would never find someone like these 3 girls in my hometown. Like, I never thought so. I literally was like, no, I'm not gonna find anyone here. It's just like random people that are not really ambitious. They have terrible mindset. They're very scarcity oriented, and they don't really have this abundance mindset. And then I met these girls like out of nowhere. In like in a matter of a few months, I met 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 amazing women. So I was just proven that you can find amazing people everywhere if you look for them. So now some actionable tips on this point. Girl, book a Pilates class, go to some influencer events, go to a yoga class, go to some meditation sessions, go to the gym and say hi to nice girls that you would want to be friends with. Just kind of get out of your own way and of your own comfort zone and try to find people. Also on social media, if you find someone that's in your hometown, just text them, hey, would you like to grab a cup of coffee? I actually did this with my friend. She's in Barcelona. She lives there still, and she was complaining about the same thing, that she can't really find any friends in Barcelona. And I found a girl that was in Barcelona in my feed, and I sent the video to my friend and I said, hey, just say hi to her and just tell her to meet. And my friend was like, oh, but like, do you think it would work? Like, I don't really know, maybe it's weird to text her or something. And I said, no, like for sure, text her. And I actually wrote up a message for her and she sent it, literally copy paste. And obviously the girl replied and she said, oh yeah, amazing, like I would love to grab a cup of coffee. So it was just so funny and amazing to see literally in my friend's life that you can just go out of your own way a little bit and you will find people that are literally feeling the same as you. Think about it. If you feel this way, if you feel lonely and like you can't really find your crowd, I can promise you that other women feel the same. So they'll be super happy if someone says, hey, would you like to grab a cup of coffee? Hey, would you like to go to Pilates class together? Hey, would you like to shoot some content together? I am telling you, these women literally feel the same as you. And if they don't, fine, good luck. You know, like if you get some rejection or whatever, it doesn't matter because you will find your people, you will find your crowd. So it's worth being a little bit uncomfortable and maybe get some rejection. Obviously, not everyone replied to me when I was texting them, but you know, a few people did and it was amazing. And it turned out to be wonderful. Okay, so the next thing is actually opening your eyes and seeing what's right in front of you and and it's actually this friend from Barcelona that now I'm almost every day on a call with, that she lived there during the time that I was there. And I just told you I didn't have any friends and I wasn't doing anything with anyone there. She literally lived in Barcelona at that time. It was also a bit different because we were both super busy with work. Now we are not that much anymore. We have a little bit of a different lifestyle, the both of us. We never really liked each other, okay? Just to put it bluntly. We never really resonated with each other. It's not like we hated each other, but we had a few of our differences and we never really felt connected to each other, you know? And there were a few times where also I tried to open up to her and it was a misunderstanding because she thought that I don't want to talk about the thing. So she kind of just took herself out of the situation with me and I felt like she was just ignoring me and didn't want to be there as my friend. And then she told me, no, like if it were me, I wouldn't want people to talk to me. So I just thought I would give you your space. And I was like, no, girl, I literally wanted to talk. And she was like, okay, I'm sorry. Like next time I will do it. So it was just so funny that I have carried that and also some other situations for over a year with her. And I never told her because I was like, okay, she doesn't care about me. She doesn't want to really be my friend or anything. So I never told her that in like a year. And then came her wedding. 2 days before her wedding, we actually had a sit down and I told her this and I said, hey, it really bothered me. I'm not really blaming you or anything. I just wanted to tell you in case you cared about being my friend that I would want this to happen. And she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I literally didn't know. I'm so sorry you thought that. Obviously, I want to be your friend and I care about you. I love you very much because our boyfriends are also very, very good friends. So obviously we care about each other as people, but we just weren't that close, her and I. So it was just so funny that we're in the same city and we never really went out alone, just the two of us. And now like we're on the phone every day. We miss each other and we just want to spend time and we may move together next year somewhere. I will tell you about it. But it was just so funny that I already had her. I just chose not to see her. And I just want to share this as well with you because you may have someone in your life that you didn't really give a good enough chance to. Someone that may be such a good friend to you and that you may have such amazing experiences together, but you, for some reason, you or them, or like just both of you, didn't really give each other a real chance at friendship. And I just wanted to kind of think of some people in your life and reevaluate whether maybe some actions or things that they did that maybe bothered you. Maybe they did them because they had a bad day or they didn't even realize. And if you had communicated with them, they would apologize and they would feel sorry for it and they wouldn't do it again. Maybe you have someone in your life that just acts in a certain way and you took it the wrong way, but it's just them and they actually care about you in my case. So I'm just kind of suggesting that you look at the people in your life and think whether someone may deserve another chance from you because it could turn out to be wonderful. Then there is actually one more bonus thing, which is the fact that there is this whole thing on social media that whatever bothers you or doesn't serve you or doesn't make you a millionaire overnight, you should drop it. That whatever takes your energy or kind of makes you feel bad sometimes, you know, or is just hard in life, you should just drop it. You should just protect your energy. And I really do not believe in that in some cases. Obviously, not always. You should protect yourself and care about yourself and love yourself. But in some case scenarios, there may be a second opinion required, okay? And you may have to think twice before you do that. I'm just saying that maybe you have some people in your life that you love so much and they just are not really on the same path as you. Let's say ambition-wise, okay? Maybe they're not as ambitious and maybe you keep wanting to help them and you'd want them to listen to you to have a better life for themselves and they just don't. And at some point you feel just drained and tired to just keep pushing and keep trying to change them. And it's true. I have learned that you cannot change people. You can only be there for them to expedite their journey if they already decided to change. So once they say, okay, I want to change, help me, that's where you can actually make a difference because you can make it much easier and faster for them to get to their goal than if they were to do it alone. But you cannot get them from a no, I don't want to change to yes, let me change. You just cannot do that. That's their own transformation. Though there is something you can do, which is somehow influence them, but not like hammer it into them every day, hey, you should do this, you should do that, whatever. No, you should just kind of be an example for them and show them what's possible, what they can do. Just literally just live your life and be there for them. And then they will see, okay, so she's doing this business, so she's working out, she's eating this way, she's minding her diet, you know? So all these things can actually influence people and motivate them to want it for themselves if they constantly see it, which is basically the definition of proximity. So you can offer that to your friends that you deeply care about. You do not have to cut them off completely. Of course, don't spend 90% of your time with them because you also want to grow yourself and they are not helping you grow. But what they are helping you get out of the friendship is love and connection and also contribution. Being able to help someone, especially if you deeply care about them, is very fulfilling on its own. So I do not believe that you should cut everyone off just because they are not as ambitious as you or as rich or whatever, okay? I do believe that you can help people and you can be there for them and you can be friends with them just by being yourself and letting your life be an example for them. Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's just do a quick recap. 1, do not force friendships. If people don't want to be your friend, just leave it, accept it, let it go, mind your own business, focus on yourself, focus on your life, focus on how you're gonna make this amazing future for yourself. Just forget about them. They don't matter, really. 2nd, be open to friendships and expansive and wanting to go out and meet people and get out of your comfort zone because that's where you will meet people. Take classes, go to some meetings, go to some events, and that's where you can potentially meet your crowd. 3rd, look what's right in front of you. See if there are some people that you could be very good friends with and you just didn't give a good enough chance to yet. And the bonus one is don't drop people just because they are not exactly as you would want them to be. Everyone is on their own journey, and I think it's more fulfilling to yourself to know that you have made a difference in someone's life. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope in 1 or 2 months you will tell me, you will come back to this video and comment, hey, I found a friend. That's what I hope that this video will do for you. Or that, oh, actually, there was an amazing friend right next to me that I didn't really appreciate or didn't really see. I hope that this video does that to you. And if you want more of these videos, I talk about getting your dream life. And my sole purpose with all my videos and content is to inspire you to be able to take the action and stop half-assing your own potential. So if that sounds like something you would want to get when you open your YouTube, your Instagram, your TikTok, please make sure to follow me for more. Bye!